After a long 6-year wait, Bond finally returned in 1995, played by TV's Remington Steele himself, Pierce Brosnan. Let's talk about Goldeneye. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews presents the summer of 007. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to as the Big D, so I'm going to be bringing to you another review of the James Bond franchise. If you haven't seen my reviews for the first 16 movies, plus the rankings of the Sean Connery and Roger Moore films, click on the card coming up right about now. There we go. And I'll take you to the playlist so you can catch what you might have missed, or see it again. See it or see those other videos again if you like. But if you have seen them, good. Let's get on with Goldeneye, released in 1995 by MGM United Artists. This is the 17th James Bond film, the first to come out after a 6-year absence after License to Kill, and was produced by Eon Productions, the first film to star Pierce Brosnan as James Bond. The film was directed by Martin Campbell, and the first film in the series not to utilize any story elements from the works of the novelist of the franchise, Ian Fleming, and the first Bond film not to be produced by Albert R. Broccoli, who passed away the following year. He was still involved in this film as a consultant producer, as Broccoli stepped down from Eon Productions and was replaced by his daughter Barbara. Anyway, this time Bond fights to prevent a rogue ex-MI6 agent from using a satellite weapon against London to cause a global financial meltdown. Yep. Yeah, this film was released after a 6-year hiatus in the series caused by legal disputes, during which Timothy Dalton resigned from the role after only 2 movies. Also, the character of M was also recast, with actress Dame Judi Dench becoming the first woman to portray that character, replacing Robert Brown. The role of Miss Moneypenny was also recast, as Samantha Bond would take over. Desmond Llewellyn was the only other actor to reprise his role as Q. So, let's get into the story. In 1986, agents James Bond and Alec Trevelyan infiltrate a Soviet chemical weapons facility in Arkhangelsk. Or how the heck you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it. Anyway, Trevelyan is seemingly caught and killed by Colonel Arkady Grigorovich Oromov, the facility's commanding officer, while Bond manages to destroy the site before escaping. While undergoing an assessment 9 years later, after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, Bond attempts to prevent Xenia Onatop, a member of the Janus crime syndicate, from stealing a Eurocopter Tiger attack helicopter during a military demonstration in Monte Carlo and failed. Returning to London, Bond oversees MI6 staff monitoring an incident in Severnaya, which is in Siberia, after the stolen helicopter turns up at a radar facility there, and an electromagnetic pulse blast suddenly hits the site, destroying it, and 3 Russian fighter jets sent to investigate a distress call while knocking out all satellite systems in orbit above. The newly appointed female M assigns Bond to investigate, after it is determined the blast came from a Soviet-era satellite armed with a nuclear electromagnetic pulse-based weapon, codenamed Goldeneye. Although Janus is suspected of initiating the attack, Bond suspects Oromov, now a general, had involvement due to the weapon system requiring high-level military access. Traveling to St. Petersburg, Bond is advised by his CIA contact Jack Wade to meet former KGB agent turned gangster Valentin Zukovsky and have him arrange a meeting with Janus. Escorted to the meeting by Onatop, Bond discovers that Janice is led by Trevelyan Scarred following the attack at Archangel, how this pronounce it, having faked his death there, and learns he has descended from the Cossacks who were repatriated to the Soviet Union after collaboration with Axis powers during World War II. Learning that Trevelyan seeks revenge against Britain for betraying his parents, who survived the purge but killed themselves out of shame, Bond is sedated before he can kill him, and trapped is in the Stolen Tiger alongside Natalia Simonova, a survivor of the Severnaya attack. Despite escaping before the helicopter's missile destroy it, the pair are captured by Russian troops and taken before Russian Minister of Defense Dmitry Mishkin for interrogation. The heated argument between the men leads Natalia to prove Oromov's involvement in the use of Goldeneye, revealing that fellow programmer Boris Grushenko survived along with her and is now working for Janice and operating a second Goldeneye satellite. Before Mishkin can act on the information, Oromov arrives and kills him. Bond escapes, pursuing Oromov to rescue Natalia. The chase leads to a missile train used by Janice, in which Bond kills Oromov before escaping from the train with Natalia before Trevelyan destroys it. Now to the ending. You know the procedure like always. 5 seconds to stop, go to the description box below, fast forward to the time below to avoid the ending spoilers. If you've seen the movie already, continue on. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Bond and Natalia travel to Cuba after Boris is traced to a location within the island's jungles. While flying over the area, the pair are shot down. On a top attacks them once they crash land, but Bond kills her during the fight. The pair soon uncover a hidden base beneath a large lake concealing a satellite dish and proceed to infiltrate it. Bond is captured while trying to rig explosives to destroy the base, and learns from Trevelyan that he intends to use Goldeneye to devastate London in order to conceal the theft of financial records from the Bank of England, meaning that, in Trevelyan's words, the United Kingdom will re-enter the Stone Age and learn the price of betrayal. Inflation adjusted for 1945. While Natalia is captured as well, she manages to hack into the satellite and reprogram it to initiate atmospheric re-entry and thus destroy itself. When Boris loses his cool trying to undo her programming, Bond uses the moment to trigger a grenade concealed in a pen supplied by Q, which will allow him and Natalia to escape. To prevent Boris from regaining control of the satellite, Bond proceeds to sabotage the dish's antenna by jamming its gears. Trevelyan tries to stop him, and the ensuing fight between the two culminates in Trevelyan plummeting to the ground, mortally wounding him. Natalia soon rescues him in a commandeered helicopter moments before the antenna malfunctions and explodes, destroying the base and killing its personnel, with Trevelyan killed by falling debris and Boris killed by ruptured liquid nitrogen canisters. After landing somewhere safe, the pair prepare to enjoy some solitude together, but are interrupted by the arrival of Wade and a team of U.S. Marines who escort them to Guantanamo base. End of story. So what did I think of Goldeneye? Well, it's been years since I last saw this film, and some of the Pierce Brosnan flicks are, well, hit or miss. This, I think, is more hit than miss. Anyway, they said that's, well, this was mostly positive by everyone. They say it was the first and best Pierce Brosnan film. I actually kind of do agree, but I can't guarantee it's my favorite of them all. But I do like it because it was pretty cool and what have you. It was awesome. Yeah, just incredible with good action and not too bad cast. Aside from Brosnan and the other replacement characters, we have Sean Bean as Trevelyan, Isabella Scorupco as Natalia, Famke Janssen as Onatop, Joe Don Baker as Jack Wade. Robbie Coltrane as Valentin. Yes, that's right. That's Robbie Coltrane who, well, this would be way before he played Asarian Ruby as Hagrid in the Harry Potter franchise. Godfrey John plays Oromov. And Alan Cumming plays Boris. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Cast isn't too bad, but anyway, this movie did pretty well and what have you. It went on to make $352 million worldwide. It went on to receive a few awards, and also the name pays homage to Ian Fleming, as a matter of fact. Also, it does have a pretty good score by Eric Serra, who does a pretty good job. But the big thing about this film is its theme song, done by legendary R&B pop superstar Tina Turner. Which, of course, the song was written by Bono and The Edge of the Irish rock group known as U2. So anyway, with all that said, with a pretty good score, a good theme song, a pretty reasonably good cast, and some good action, what have you, would I recommend Goldeneye? I'd say hell yeah. This is worth a watch. Goldeneye is awesome. It would also go on to have a Nintendo 64 game, which would be released the following year as Goldeneye 007. But anyway, yeah, I almost forgot about that, but yes. So anyway, Goldeneye is just one of those few good, well, many good James Bond flicks. So this again is worth looking into. And Brosnan would return as Bond for 3 more flicks, starting with the next film, which I'll be reviewing next time. But anyway, if you've seen Goldeneye, please tell me what you thought about in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I talk about Brosnan's second outing as 007 in Tomorrow Never Dies. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to check out some of these other movies. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the latest MCU flick, Black Widow. The upper right-hand corner is my recent spoiler-free review of Jungle Cruise, now playing. Or if you just want something different, just go to the bottom left-hand corner for my recent review of Howard the Duck, which has already gone through the roof in views already. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.